Okay, hey guys. So, these videos are going to be after the character creation videos. Basically, this is the hero I've created. Pretty just generic one. It's using the Superman template. So this is the first mission in the game, or the sort of the introductory stages to teach you how to play it. If you haven't seen the trailer for the game itself, all of this might seem a bit confusing, but basically you're in a Brainiac ship and you've got to escape from it is the basic premise. So it gives you all the meanings of how to do it, how to use your attacks, a little bit of backstory but not too much. So this is the character. The one thing that should be said is I'm playing this on the PC because the game is also available on the PlayStation 3. This is the PC version, so essentially, as you can see, moving, it's going to be your basic W, S, A, and D keys. The little circle is sort of your crosshair in this game. It's where you're attacking and where you're looking. This is controlled by your mouse. Left is your basic punch, and right is your sort of long range attack. At this level you don't have any abilities. Depending on what movement mode you've picked, flight, super speed, or acrobatics, you can press F and you will activate that movement mode. So let's get it going here.
Warning. Human activity in section 1.
They broke my hack. The ship knows you're free. Watch out!
That's Oracle. She's who guides you through the mission. And if you want to...
Get ready. My readings show forces gathering beyond that door.
Pick stuff up. It basically drops after you've killed the units. At this level there's not too much to really do attack wise. It's basically left and right mouse button. You do level up pretty fast though. Obviously the white
Meet with reinforcements. I will patrol towards the spire.
Sorry about that, didn't know that was coming. So yeah, the white damage that you see is going to be what you're doing to the enemy, and obviously the red damage is what they're doing to you. This is basically a mini-boss. It's an overseer from Brainiac. There's a couple of things you have to learn to do in this fight. One of them is if you press shift, and this is pretty different than most MMOs, you go into a defense position. And while you're in that defense position, it's basically a block. So for certain things, if they charge at you, you block it, you can stun them. Or if you're being attacked and you get into like any type of stun, you can break out of it by pressing that, which is always pretty cool. Let's try here.
Switching weapons. Charging. Overload.
Okay, so he's got a shield. If you press shift, break him and he stuns. So that's an interesting mechanic. And if you're me, you're retarded and don't hit him.
Charging. Overload. Slam.
That was an overseer. Let's get you out of their patrol range. Look for a transport tube above you. They crisscross the ship. Use that to keep moving.
Depending on your movement type, it'll be hard to get up here, but it's still pretty easy. Okay, so that's you leveling up. If you press K, we're going to bring up your window, which has your powers and the things you can upgrade in. Iconic powers, you can't get into them until level 10. Your main ones are going to be cryogenics and storms. So as of right now, what I can do is cold snap. If I pick this, I have 1 point to spend, which will basically lower my body temperature, damaging nearby enemies. And then they'll take extra damage when they attack me. Sort of a basic start of AoE. Oops, wrong button. So the other one is Storms, which I think my game is killing itself. There we go. Which is going to be a type of storm. So this is engulfing an enemy and others nearby, dragging them towards you, which essentially is going to be sort of like a hook, so it's going to pull them towards you so you don't have to go and get them. So I'm going to pick that one. And see, it puts itself automatically as 1 on the keyboard.
The subject is no longer in the main corridors. Begin a sweep of the entire ship.
Some things in this game are destructible, so you can kill boxes and canisters, oil rigs, cars, things like that. You can break them and there might be stuff to loot inside of it.
Continue patrol.
The entire ship is connected to Brainiac. You have to keep moving.
Oops, wrong way.
Get ready. The ship is sending more security your way.
Okay. Here's my... So if you didn't see, I just used the ability, but here we go. There it is. The abilities are pretty overpowered at the low levels. They're the main thing, obviously, you're going to be using.
The subject has returned to the hallways. Stop the human.
Yeah, tab lock is, as you can see, it keeps popping up on the screen's targeting system.
There's a high security nexus up ahead. Get through and use the transport tube.
And as I said in the previous videos, one of the things about flight compared to the other movement types is you can use it while fighting, so. When you're flying, it slightly adjusts your right mouse. So you use a powerful sort of wind field that you shoot at them. It's quite cool. Adds a bit of versatility to the game. The speed for flight and everything else you do get to upgrade as you go along, so you'll get like sonic boom and things like that. You don't stay at this speed the whole time, which is pretty cool because at some point the map gets pretty big and it feels like you're not moving very fast. So E is sort of your interact key. You have to hold every key to make it work in this game, so it's not just a tap, it's a hold.
Delivering shipment of Earth goods. Move into positions. Contain the prisoner.
That's actually one of my most hated videos or bits of the introduction, is watching a bunch of men get killed by these tiny trash cans. Another thing, here you go, if I hold this, I can pick it up. So I'm picking up an okay, well, I did pick it up. You saw it. But yeah, you can essentially pick things up and then throw the barrels or
Delivering
cars.
shipment of Earth goods.
Try that again. There we go. And then you throw it at them. It's quite a neat touch. In most MMOs you can't interact with the environment that much. Space is obviously jump.
Delivering shipment of
when you're
Earth
in
goods.
flight movement type, it basically, jumping is pointless, so it just automatically goes in flight.